Hey, folks, so we're going to talk about this thing that happened at the White House over the weekend with this dude essentially being gunned down by the Secret Service before he ever stepped foot on the property and all that. There was a bystander that was hit. We know that. But I wanted to talk about it because, again, and this is, following the correspondence dinner video that I made. And every time we see one of these stories of somebody going to the White House, I get it. Like I understand that the people are breaking all over, and that there's a lot of people out there that feel like this is the thing that's going to make a difference. And I've talked about this seemingly ad nauseum, but I want to make this clear again. The idea that somehow, if one of these guys that does this fucking wackadoo shit is successful, like they go in and they gun the man down, right? Yeah, don't get me wrong. There will be celebration. Ding dong, the witch is dead, right? Like we get that, but I mean, first of all, you have to understand what that does, right? Can you even begin to understand the swing back from that on the pendulum? Can you even imagine? Can you even imagine what this world would look like if that actually happened? Like, I know that a lot of people are like, kind of excited about the idea, but we beyond the fact that seeing a villain be taken down is something that we all want. It can't happen that way. It can't happen that way because if it does, the pendulum swings back and makes everything worse. And so it's really, really important that we really get a grip on two very important things. First of all, again, he's the head of the snake. He's not even going to like. He's not even the head of the snake. He's one head of a hydra. He really is, and just cutting off that head does absolutely nothing because I listen. This is tough for a lot of people, but he didn't get there just off of his charm, right? He got there because he is somebody that can be put into a position. I mean, he's essentially a dementia-addled old man at this point in time that just gets on social media and does fucking stupid shit with AI. Like that's really what he does. Everything else, all of these little things that are happening, well, the administration does this, the administration does this. That's not him. That's the Republican Party underneath him. The people that have been clamoring for the power, but didn't have the ability to talk people into it. They don't need to do that now. They've got the power. And so when people say, well, he's the cult of personality, and when he goes down, they're gonna not have the power. No, they have the power. They have the power. They have it. It doesn't matter where he is now. He doesn't even have to fucking exist. They have the power. And they're taking every fucking measure that they possibly can to hold on to that fucking power. And they're going to do everything they possibly can to destroy everything that they don't like in this fucking country while they have that power. Whatever, if we ever get another non-Republican president, we will absolutely be on cleanup duty for 20 years. 20 years. And the American people are so fucking stupid, and don't fucking try to correct me on this because we fucking seen it, are so fucking stupid that after the first 4 years of a Democratic president, they're gonna be like, well, you fucking didn't fix it. Are you fucking kidding me? We know how this is gonna end, right? We know how this is going to end. We can't be cheering for his demise in that way. We want him to have his ticker, like eat one too many fucking buckets of chicken or something and fall over. Like that's the way you want it to happen. You don't want it to happen in the way that some of these people are trying to make it happen. That is not okay. We can't do that because the punishment that we all would face for that action is incomprehensible, honestly. And so just remember, he's not the target. The systems are the target, and that includes basically the entire Republican Party. Every one of them needs to be voted out, needs to be escorted off the island, and told to swim home. Like that's genuinely how I feel about it right now. Like they need to be expelled from the country, and they need to be done. It needs to be done so in shame. And anybody that supports what's happening in this country can go right with them as well. You know what? If you don't like the country, you get out. That kind of thinking that so many of them are so happy to say. If you don't like it, if you don't like what we're doing, then you get the hell out. Well, we're getting to that point where there's going to be violence at a level that people can't understand. I mean, these are just, I guess you could say, warning shots, right? Like it just gets worse from here. And so this is my much maligned attempt to try to bring reason to it. I know it's not going to work, but taking him out, taking a couple of people here or there out, isn't going to do anything. We need to be attacking the systems. We need to be attacking the structures that allowed this to happen in the first place. The things that a lot of people are still so shocked. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Believe it. It's been in the works. It's been happening. You just weren't paying attention. And now you get to see it right in their fucking face, right? Like now you can't really escape it because it's right there all the time. Well, if you were paying attention before, then maybe we could have avoided it. So pay attention now so that we can avoid what's happening in the future, right? Like that's what we got to do. That's how we have to think. And this the violence, as much as I understand it, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to help us. Even if he's gone, it's not going to help us. That's not going to change anything. We have to be attacking the systems in place. We need to be looking at the fact that law enforcement protects this. We need to be holding up the fact that we're supposed to throw off this form of government. We need to be looking at these billionaires and these tech bros and all of these things that are now baked into the system. They're the ones that are making the decisions. They're the ones that are, they're the ones that are determining whether or not you see this video. So it's important to understand that, right? And then move accordingly. Know that all of the systems of communication, all of the systems of law enforcement, all of the systems of law in general, all of the systems of money, all of the systems of business, all of the systems of enterprise, all of these things have conspired together in a literal non-conspiratorial way, just conspired for their own purposes, but somehow made it work together to make it so that the average person is fucked. Every day of your life, you're fucked. Do you feel good about it? Do you feel great? Does it feel great to be an American right now? No. I don't care who you are. It doesn't feel great. And if you're somebody that voted for the man and you're like, "No, it feels great. This is what I voted for." You're a liar. You're a liar. It's that simple. You're delusional and you're a liar. Because I know you're miserable because I've seen you. I've been paying attention. I've been watching. I've been watching the things you complain about. You're just too stupid to know that you're complaining about the things that he's done. So it is what it is. But this form of violence is not going to end well for any of us. And we need to be doing everything we can to stop that way of thinking. Stop the silver bullet way of thinking. Like it's not going to work. Taking one monster down doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. We need to be looking at the entire thing. And I know it seems overwhelming and I know it seems too big, but the reality is that it just takes the smallest nudge to topple it. It just takes people not engaging. It just takes people saying, "I will not comply. I will not do what you tell me to. I will not partake in this system. I will not be part of this any longer," because the whole thing is powered by us. And if we decide as a collective to work together and say, "We're not going to do this anymore. We are not going to be part of this system. You don't get to fucking tell us what to do anymore." That changes everything. Just food for thought. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. I'll talk to you soon.